Yo, 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 yo. My beautiful people. Yo, what is good with my beautiful people? What's good with y'all? My apologies for this lighting. Forgive me for that. Um, you already know what time it is. It's one of those controversial conversations that we must have. I always look forward to having these interesting conversations and whatnot. Uh, First and foremost, I would like to say like, share, and subscribe. I, I greatly appreciate that. Like, share, and subscribe. All right. I appreciate that. So on today's I can't look this book, the book of Obsidian, is a book that every brother should have on his shelf. The book of Obsidian, a manual for the 21st century Black American gentleman. All right. I haven't started reading this book. I'm just anxious to read it. That's why I've been like really holding on to this book. Of course, I was in here on the game, so yeah. Um, a very very interesting uh topic for today. So be mindful. If you haven't, you might want to go ahead and grab you something to drink, like expeditiously. Go ahead and grab your drink. Hopefully you already got it together. Um, let's see. I'm going to post this link in the chat, so everyone that comes in will have an opportunity to go and check this individual's video out. Like, check this video out, leave your comments, let me know what you think. As a matter of fact, let me see. So I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to go and play this. I'm going to go ahead and play this particular video for you all. So, all right, let's go ahead and jump into this Jessica who. Trust me, I know exactly what I'm saying. Jessica who. So I'm gonna let you all just hear this out, and in between, I'm going to I'm gonna give my input on certain things that she's saying. But this is Kevin Samuels, um, explaining why he rated Sweetie a 6 in the looks department.
6, meaning she can go from cute to pretty. But see, when I judge women, I don't judge them. I judge women by the same metric. This is where people get into the image consulting thing. I look at you, fresh face, no makeup, your natural state. And if you've ever seen her pictures, fresh face, natural state, she's a cute woman who can be pretty. But I don't think she's ever going to be considered to be beautiful or gorgeous. That does not mean she's bad. But there has to be a way she's already considered beautiful and gorgeous. But he's saying strip away all of the accessories and you get what you get. See?
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I
And
afforded this car.
I hate when I tell
ready?
you, I hate these retarded commercials that be coming in. Let's get back to it.
When I talk.
So let me stop there. Let me stop there.
So before we hop into it, let me explain something to you about Jessica Who. This is a black female that feels that a come up for another black female is to spend another man's money. You know, this is the same. This is the same black female that, as you can see, you see this shit right here. Now, I don't know about you all, but I'm a master barber. I have been a professional master barber for 15 years. I've seen lace fronts. I've seen lace fronts. Now, all I'm going to say about this is pay attention here. Pay attention. Pay attention. And listen to a lot of shit that she's saying. Oh, Lord have mercy. Let's go ahead and play this.
First of all, again, he's on Joe Budden's podcast. And here he is rating Saweetie a 6. You're on Joe Budden's podcast. Let's just start there, okay? I'm not even going to get into Joe Budden's history with women. But given the fact that his history really is the only history we have to go with, because I have nothing to go on when it goes to this motherfucker named Kevin Samuels. Already you're starting on the wrong foot with me.
Look, now this individual, she's pressed, and keyword triggering, because she's triggered for a reason.
Already you're starting on the wrong fucking foot, because you're on this particular platform with this man who has had a lot of allegations throughout the years that I'm not even gonna go through. All right, if you guys, y'all got Google free, use your Googles.
Off topic,
but let's just begin there.
Let's go ahead.
Second, Kevin Samuels literally looks like a chicken nugget with glasses.
Now, this is what I mean. All right. This is exactly what I mean by dealing with a black female that she really and truly doesn't have a foundation built that she can actually talk about anybody, like, period. Like, my nigga, you walking around, you talking about someone looking like a chicken nugget, but you walking around here with a lace front of horsehair that's not even your fucking hair. I was like, look, my nigga, stop lying on your clip. My nigga, you wearing the fucking lace front, my nigga. Stop that shit. Oh, Miss Potato Head, Miss Potato Head ass. Stop that shit, man. That's childish. You know what I'm saying? It's like you talking about this brother, and what you're about to hear is even worse. But again, here we are with this mad fuckery, man.
You literally look like a chicken tender with glasses on. Okay? Like, so why the fuck are so many people holding his rating of women to such high standards? Like, why? Like, literally, like,
and it's funny. Look, let me tell y'all something. It's funny that she's saying this, but this is a black female. This is a black female that rates other people. This is a black female that rates other men based off of how much money they got, how many cars they got, what their house looked like, and what they can put in her pocket. But she's rating. This is, This is that simple-minded yet contradictory bullshit that Black females love to do. They love to judge and rate, but they don't want to be rated and judged upon. It's like, sweetie, with your lace front, partner, 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 na 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 na. What was it? What? I think one of her videos, she was trying to speak French and all that other good shit, and I'm just like, my nigga, is this a front lace on your forehead? Ooh, my nigga, this is a front lace on your forehead. And you have the audacity to talk about someone looking like a chicken tender. My nigga, what does your hair look like under here? With these European standards that you are going to be talking about. Like, my nigga, miss me with that bullshit, my nigga. How about you peel that lace front off of your forehead? Like, how about you do that? Like, real G shit, shawty. How about you peel that lace front off of your head and actually be who you were? Be who you have grown to be. Be natural. Like, where's your natural face? Where's your natural face? Because I mean, shit, I can tell the lashes are fake. I can tell the lashes are fake. I'm looking in the corners right here. Yeah, partner. I actually, that was one of the things that I actually do. I actually add lashes, strips, or individuals. And I can tell, my nigga, your lash is coming up, partner. Right here in the corner of your eye, partner. Shit, it's coming up right there, player. I see where it's sticking up. I see your lace fronts right there. I see you I see you are a two-tone face Negro. Because your face is one complexion. But then when it gets to your shoulders and around your neck, my nigga, you look casket ready. So, like, my nigga, cut that damn shit out. Don't sit up here and try and talk about anyone else, because you can get that smoke too, my nigga. You can get that smoke too. You can call me whatever the hell you want to call me. I was like, but I bet you any amount of money, Miss Potato Head, woo. I bet you any amount of money, you're going to take off probably 2 or 3 layers of pig shade off your face. You're going to take your eyelashes off. You're going to take your lace front off. I mean, honestly, I mean, shit. Hopefully her teeth, hopefully those are her teeth. But anyway, let us continue.
I'm going to show you, like, this is the man that everybody is literally going crazy for and giving so much value to when it comes to his outlook on women, the way women look. Like,
I mean, are we not paying attention? I mean, Kevin Samuels is an image consultant. He's an image consultant, my nigga. It's like, why you hating on this dude? I was like, he gets paid to do this shit. Just like I'm pretty sure you get paid to just dress up all and look cute, look nice. You get paid to do this shit, my nigga. It's like, you get paid to do this shit. Why you hating on this man? I'm like, your career field must not be hitting on anything.
a whole chicken nugget. A whole chicken nugget. And what is you look like a fucking chicken nugget with glasses on. Okay? So
let's get up out of here.
Saweetie is literally, by beauty standards, one of the most gorgeous people most of us has laid eyes on.
One of the gorgeous people that we have laid eyes on. I'm like, but let's just be honest. Let's just be honest for a moment now. And this is something that I really and truly want to address is Sweetie technically is a basic chick. She's a basic chick. Now I'm not saying she's ugly, but she's basic. I mean, what is her come up? What actually adds value to her? Because she lost value, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. So again, this this whole video is like retarded. Like, come on, chick. Let's talk about some real issues. Man, fuck that shit. You're not them. You're not them. You're not them. Because you're not them. And you know what? What is even more disturbing and disgusting about this black female is the simple fact she's parading around European standards. Black people, I'm like, black people, come on now. Come on now. Black folks weren't born, black women didn't just come out of the womb with horsehair or someone else's hair glued to our scalp, whether it's glued, whether it's sewn in, whatever. It's like these European standards, nigga, black men didn't push your ass over there to those European standards. A lot of black females, and I know they're gonna be triggered about this. A lot of black females don't even know how to manage their own fucking hair, and they hide behind the excuses. Well, I'm just adding weave in to protect my hair. My nigga, stop this shit. Cause you see what she's doing now? She got her mouth wide ass open. This is where she has lost her value, because when she opens her mouth, what comes out of it is already devaluing in itself. It's like, my nigga, fuck out of here. Better yet, I'm gonna have to do a little research. Like, nigga, who's your dude? He gotta be a simp. Hmm? I will tell you why. I will tell you why. The reason why so many people are valuing what Kevin Samuels is saying, the reason why so many people are valuing what Kevin Samuels is saying is because some people know what accountability is. Some women are capable of being accountable. Some women are capable of being accountable. So it's not about him. It's really not about him talking, you know, just strictly about the image. You know, it's not strictly about the image, even though yes, it does play a part. It does play a part because for us men, we are visual creatures. We are drawn to what looks good to us. And all men are not the same. You know, I look at Jessica, I look at Jessica who, and she's she's a beautiful woman. I don't take that from her. At least I can say that. I can be honest because I understand the physical when the physical aspect is gone. Because this is the same thing that Kevin Samuels talks about. Hell, come to think about it, this is, anyone who is deeply embedded in building up the Black community, repairing relationships between Black men and Black women, you have to be honest. You have to hold not only men accountable for our actions and our behaviors, but you got to hold women accountable too. You know, you got to. You can't just hold one accountable and just ignore the other. Doesn't make any sense.
I really don't understand it. I would love if Kevin Samuels just came out one day and just said, listen, I hate women. Because literally every clip I've seen of this man is not in favor of women at all. First of all,
That right there, I have to, I have to disagree. I have to disagree with her statement because whether or not Kevin Samuels comes out, you know, his sexual orientation, and this is the same fuck shit, and I'm gonna say it, this is the same fuck shit that Derek Jackson was saying. You see how the universe works? Derek Jackson said the same thing. Oh, he seems he seems kind of sweet to me. He seems bisexual, or he just might be gay, and this, that, and the fifth. I was like, off topic points, my nigga. Off topic points. So for Jessica, off topic points that you're trying to make, my nigga, you reaching, my nigga. You reaching with your two-tone face self. Stop that. You know what I'm saying? You reaching. Because at the end of the day, what Jessica is not saying is, I disagree with him saying that Black females need to be accountable for our actions and our behaviors. She's talking about how he looks, some of his movements, how he poses here and there. She's talking about, oh, that's gay. But I guarantee you, Jessica Wu, within her circle, I guarantee you, Jessica Wu is probably moving around with dudes who are gay. And it's like, my nigga, whether he's gay or not, his message is still the same. The truth is the truth, regardless of how you want to try and draw it up or paint it by talking about the man. I'm like, I wouldn't be one bit surprised if Kevin Samuels called Sweetie, not called Sweetie, but called Jessica Wu out. Like, oh, okay, so all right, well, how about you come on my show? I guarantee you, Jessica, she won't even take her ass on the show. She won't. And 9 times out of 10, he'll probably pick her ass off too. Because Jessica Wu is a real, I mean, to me, she's a solid mark. And I don't mean that in a nice, kind way. It was like, my nigga, stop that shit. You are the same nigga that's out here encouraging women, you know, other females to get a come up by from another man's hard work that you don't want to do. But then in the video, in this particular video, she's talking about how successful women are, you know, talking about they have degrees and this, that, and the fifth, something that you ain't got, partner. I'm like, shit. On top of that, whether or not you have a degree, having degrees don't mean shit. Having a degree is like, is this. You have a certificate. That's all you got. You got a certificate or a diploma. Other than that, you still basic, nigga. You still basic, my nigga. You still basic. Oh, you know a little something, but when it comes to common sense and accountability, a lot of y'all niggas flunked on that shit. Period. And all he keeps talking about is women, females, black females. Why? Because black females call in. They want help. They don't give a fuck where the help comes from. They don't. I mean, shit. This man has what? He has a plethora of followers. He got money coming in. I guarantee you his value is probably greater than Jessica's. It's like, my nigga. I was like, he's having real conversations about real shit. You over here talking about what a motherfucker looking like a goddamn chicken nugget. Nigga, if you don't get your Miss Potato Head face ass off YouTube with that fuck shit. Because you pathetic. You shallow-minded. You very shallow. You are very, very shallow, baby. You are very shallow. You shallow like rain pond. You very shallow. But let us continue.
Already, just the way your rating system is flawed. It's giving colorist. It's giving actually almost like homosexual. I feel like you don't like women. I really feel like you like men. You favor men in everything. You like even the way he speaks to men versus the way he speaks to women. When you watch clips of him and women are questioning him, the way he comes for women, but then when he's with men, the way he just is so understanding and so soft towards men, you're giving me homosexual. Like, you're giving me that you do not like women. And there's nothing wrong with that, but just be real about it.
Well, if there's nothing wrong about it, my nigga, why you bringing it up? My nigga, why you bringing it up? That's, you know what? This is what I mean. Ladies. And this is for the black females. Because women, they understand, they can distinguish the difference and they don't say stupid shit like what she's saying. Whether his sexual orientation ain't got shit to do with what he's put here to do. He's an image consultant. Look that shit up, my nigga. You talking about Google, nigga, you Google what an image consultant is. Check this man's background. Check his resume. Better yet, put it up against yours and see and see whose paper's longer than whose. But anyway, again, it's still off topic. I can't understand how females are actually listening to Jessica. Jessica, who? Man, stop it. I'm like, shoot. The reason why you have women who are listening is because women want to be better versions of themselves. They don't want to be saying they want this type of guy and they're not even keeping it 100 themselves. It's like, you can't sit up here and hold men accountable for our actions and our behaviors and then think that your actions and behaviors should never go addressed, it should just, like, black females don't have no issue. Every single solitary thing that they do, oh, it's not my fault, but you made the conscious decision. Let us continue.
Like, you don't like women. And guess what? We don't like you either. We don't like niggas like you either. Like, we're not checking for niggas like you. And literally, the women that are checking for your advice are women who have low self-esteem.
Woo! So, hold on real quick. She said that women who are checking for his advice have low self-esteem. Let me play that shit again. Ooh. Low self-esteem. Low self-esteem. Now look, I won't even lie. I went over to this female's page, her channel, to check it out. And I won't even lie. There was one sister who actually said, I don't have low self-esteem. So if you want advice on being a better woman for a particular guy, a particular man in your future, you want to be the best version of yourself for him. So whosoever you go to for this advice, you have low self-esteem, is basically what she's saying. Those weren't my words. You heard it for yourself. Low self-esteem. Whoo! Y'all black females, y'all, hey, look. Low self-esteem. Well, if I'm like, damn, if that's the case, then what the hell you call the females that were listening and taking relationship advice from Derek Jackson then? Are they still low self-esteem? They still have low self-esteem too, Jessica? Or better yet, if they're listening to you, they have got to have low self-esteem. Boy, they got, you know what? Because, and I say this because when you are looking to be in a better version of yourself, sometimes you got to listen to people. You have to listen to people who have been in the trenches. You have to listen to other people. Like, how in the hell are we taking any sort of relationship advice from a female named Jessica? Who has she been married? Had Jessica who been married ever in her life? Has she been married? That's all I want to know. Because if she hasn't been married, you got a lot of females that should not even be taking advice from Jessica. Jessica, who? Y'all shouldn't be taking no advice. How in the hell are you going to take advice from someone that, one, never been married, two, not even in a damn relationship, three, if she's in a relationship, she's in a relationship with a simp ass dude, a dude that basically don't know how to say, you know what, my nigga, I don't agree with that shit. I don't agree with that shit. See, simps are like Derek Jackson. They love to pander. They love to pander to other women, to other females. And I'm not even gonna lie, that shit is toxic, man. It's almost like, if you have to pander, let me plug this up. It's like, my nigga, if you have to pander to a woman, my nigga, you ain't got no spine. You ain't got no spine. You ain't got no backbone about yourself. It's just like, oh, you hope that you can pander to females just so you can get some pussy. And this nigga was married. you know, in a full-fledged fucking relationship with a sister, and then gonna make the sister look retarded by bringing her on a camera with a bonnet on her fucking head. Whoo! So I guess, if we're taking advice from relationship advice, or just advice, period, you gotta have you have low self-esteem. Boy, I tell you, boy, where do they get these potato head ass females from?
You are a woman with kids. You need to lower your standards. If you are a woman knocking on 30 or 30 and beyond, you need to have those standards. If you're a woman who has her own business and you're paying your own bills and you got everything going, that's her own house, that's her own car, you got your own thing. According to him, men still don't want you. That still doesn't mean anything to men because these men want somebody that is super young, no kids, is a 9 or a 10, doesn't have, does not have any basically, is not going to
Wow.
anything.
Wow. Now, here we go again. Here we go again. Now, I ain't gonna lie, Jessica, are you a man? Like, are you a man? Were you, I can't help but to ask this question. Like, Jess, are you, were you a man? Were you a male at some point in your life? Like, for real, were you a male at some point in your life? Because you talking as if you know what we know, or you think you know, but you don't. You don't have no fucking clue, my nigga. If you didn't come into the world with a dick between your legs, my nigga, shut up. Stop talking that shit about what you think men are wanting. Stop talking that bullshit. Like, nigga, you don't know what you talking about. You really don't. Let's hear the rest of this trash.
Men prefer. But here's the thing, you're sitting on a couch with people who are like far from high value. Far from high value. Now I'm just, what is the meaning of high value? Because you're not sitting next to anybody who I particularly would consider high value.
I wonder what's high value.
According to him, literally, like, as a woman, you basically getting your hair done, you putting on makeup, you dressing up, you taking an hour to get ready. That means you're insecure. That means you don't love yourself. When we get our nails done, when we put on makeup, when we, you know what I'm saying, curl our lashes, we're not doing that because we have low self-esteem. And we're not even doing that because we want to impress y'all. Most of the time, we're doing it because we just like it. I like it. I like getting dolled up. I like it. I love me so much that I love to print and pamper myself. I love to dress myself up. I like to feel good. Like, that's what I like. Do we bother you niggas? When you niggas go and get your fucking haircuts, and when you niggas grow out your beards, like a lot of y'all, when you got your beard together and when you got that receding hairline lined up with a fucking pencil, y'all motherfuckers be looking fucked up. Do we?
See, you caught it. You heard it for yourself. You heard it for yourself. And she's not, you know what? Jessica, who is not, she's not very, very bright, because she will say shit and then she contradicts what she's saying. So it's like women, or let me fix that. Females, because this is what they do. Females do rate men. Y'all rate men. She just sat up here and clearly said it. And y'all idiots, yeah, and this is what I have to call it. Y'all idiots are sitting up there, y'all entertaining what she's saying, but she's contradicting herself. She just sat up here and contradicted herself. You think I'm lying? Let's take it back. Let's play it again.
Your beards, like a lot of y'all, when you ain't got your beard together and when you got that receding hairline lined up with a fucking pencil, y'all motherfuckers be looking fucked up. Do we put you guys down for that? No, we don't.
You just did. You just sat up here and contradicted everything that you just said, my nigga. Jump on to something else.
No, we let you guys rock. That's what you guys like to do. That's what you like. That's what you like. Well, then guess what? Getting dressed up is what I like. It's what I like. Goddamn.
Yeah, with the lace front.
Leave me alone.
Well, shit, keep your ass
Why
at home.
does it have to be because I have low self-esteem?
You got low self-esteem.
Are you dumb?
You got
and
low
it's like
self-esteem.
literally like, leave us the fuck alone. I really wish men like Kevin Samuels would leave us the fuck alone.
All right.
Collecting their fucking degrees, going to work, their CEOs, their CFOs.
I'm just gonna pause it right here and say that I had enough of listening to her, because she contradicts a lot of shit that, a lot of issues that she has. Personally, I feel that she has some underlying issues that she needs to work on herself, because at the end of all of this, she still isn't taking the message at all. She's talking about how a person looks and this, that, and the fifth, but it's like, is the man lying in what he's saying, the advice that he's giving? Because I've read where women have called in and they've gotten some solid advice from him in order to help these women become greater women. All right? Become greater women. They bow for that shit, my nigga. Jessica, sweetheart, darling, potato head. Let me ask you something. How many women now, not females, how many women have actually jumped up and said, you know what, I took Jessica Woo's advice and I have this great relationship and this, that, and the fifth, and I'm willing to work on myself and be accountable for my actions and my behaviors, because my actions and my behaviors determine exactly how my man is going to treat me, how my man is going to respond to me, or better yet, the type of man that I'm drawing into my circle. I mean, all Kevin Samuels is doing is speaking from a realistic point. Now, I'm not even gonna lie. Shoot, you got some women out here who got like 4 or 5 kids, and then all of a sudden they're like, I want to settle down. I want a man to come and love me and love all of my children. These types of women, and I have to be honest, you got 4 or 5 kids, it's going to be a challenge for you to sit up there and say, well, I only demand the best. I was like, because a man who doesn't have kids, who doesn't want to have kids, or has no interest in dealing with children, and he's successful, he's a businessman, it's like, so what you're telling him, he needs to just accept this, accept the woman who has 4 or 5 kids? I mean, that's his prerogative if he does. I don't knock him for that. But it's like, really? I'm just like, come on, man. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments. Give the thumbs up. But yeah, man, it's a mess. It is a mess, and like I said, the link is in the comment descriptions. It's in the comment section below. But Jessica Woo, wow, You are really and truly a character, not to be taken seriously. I am so serious about it. Jessica, who is a character not to be taken seriously. Ladies, females included. Let me explain something to you. Black men do not hate you. Black men do not hate you. Kevin Samuels does not hate black women, regardless of whatever his sexual orientation is, which is totally and completely irrelevant to the points that he makes in a lot of his videos. But you have males and females who don't want to be accountable. They don't want to be called out on their shit, and they feel as if, especially females, they feel as if, hey, whatever I do, however I act, however I behave, you have to accept that. You have to accept that. Take all of me. Either you take me or none at all. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm just like, but you wouldn't take a dude who doesn't have a job. Mm-mm. You wouldn't take a dude who's still living at home with his parents. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. Hell no. You wouldn't lower your standards to take some dude who doesn't have a job, who still lives at home with his parents. No, you're not. And I'm pretty sure any other male or female are going to tell you the same thing. So why do you expect a man to just take you and all of your 5 kids and your access baggage and your bipolar, and your bipolar disorder that that you got, and you're not trying to seek any sort of counseling or therapy in order to be a better version of yourself for him? So it's like, oh, take me for who I am. If you can't take me, then you can't. You get none of them. Nigga, nobody wants you. You know what I'm saying? And you having multiple kids don't even have anything to do with it, really. Because you got some guys out here who will get into a relationship with a woman, but the kids aren't the problem. The problem is some issues, some underlying issues that she has yet to address, that she has yet to fix. Like, if you think for 1 minute that a man, when you physically getting into a fight with your man, you actually think that's love. It's not, baby. Love, that's not how love operates. You don't fight your significant other. You don't get into no physical altercation with your boyfriend. You don't do that shit. You don't do that shit. It's like, my nigga, and I know it is not just it's not just us men. I know it's not just us men. Yes, we have our hangups. I can admit that. There are some females that can admit that. Jessica, who sure enough can't even admit that. She can't admit that she's shallow-minded. She can't admit that, regardless of everything that she was describing and saying about Kevin Samuels, at the end of the day, she still didn't say, well, you know what? A lot of what he said is actually true. No, she don't say that at all. It's like, in order for change to be fully established, you have to be willing to hold yourself accountable. You have to be accountable for your actions and your behaviors, because your actions and behaviors can really turn a lot of people off, can push people away. People they know, they be like, oh, that's Jess. Oh, fuck. No, I ain't. No, I don't want to take you out. No. Mm-mm. They don't want to be bothered with, because they already know you fucked up here. You messed up here, and you're not right here. So, y'all, hey, I've been on this, I've been on this long enough. But I just wanted to share that bit. I just wanted to share my insight on Jessica Who. Because I remember seeing this chick before, and she was squawking about, get that nigga, hit him for his money. Go and hit his pockets. How much money do you make? I'm thinking to myself, like, nigga, how much money you make, my nigga? How much money you make? Better yet, do you still look attractive even when you peel all that shit off your face? When you take that lace front off your head, do you still look the same, my nigga? Are you still that attractive female that's hiding under all of that shit? I'm just saying. I wasted, like I said, I done wasted enough time on this shit. But leave your comments below. Let me know let me know your take on it. All right. So in the meantime, in between time, as I always say, hey, protect your peace. And until next time, I'll catch up with you all later. All right. Peace and love.